Hey, you get the good old sleet come in and slap us around the head and face. I was down this morning, and goddamn, like, you know, my face was red by the time I got back home.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll take a spin down. You were saying the harbour looks pretty good.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Ah, great.
My wife took loads and loads of shots.
Ah, nice. Well, I've said to people now to send in any photographs they have. It'd be nice to put them all in one place, because as you say now, it's great to have a record. These are once-offs. Yeah.
You don't need to go in there or anything, no?
No, that's good. I think what we'll do is we'll hit the harbour, and then if we manage it, we'll head towards Dalgany, because Dalgany would be untouched.
Look at this. Whoa, look at this.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, look.
Oh yeah, he's an amazing driver.
Did you get him? You did?
Yeah.
Look at him gone down, look.
Yeah. No, he's been out all day yesterday as well. Yeah, and saw him earlier. Yeah.
Will I close that window for you?
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm an old man now. I'll probably die before we get home. Yeah, everything looks amazing in the snow. My dog Max now, I think it was the first time he saw proper snow. He was flipping out this morning. Yeah. He was rolling in it. They love the dogs love the kind of the feel of the snow. It's a little bit of like a fresh water all over them. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I think it's hopefully it's a day or two and that's it. But there's something lovely about everyone gets to mitch off school.
Unbelievable. 3 full days and everybody's off work.
Yeah.
The dart station is open, but it's empty.
Ah, well there you go. Well, the thing is, I would think, you know, the idea of heading out today, other than looking around your town or whatever, would be dangerous, because you never know if you can make it back.
Go around this way and go around.
Oh yeah, it'll be lovely. Yeah, down the South Beach.
Road is fine.
Yeah, and South Beach is, as I said, like it was clear. It was just to see the waves are absolutely ferocious. Huge. Yeah, so I think they've slapped the snow off any chance with all the sea air, salt, and all the rest. Nature.
I went down there earlier on and parked the car, not parked it, but just pulled up beside the Wall Harbour.
Right.
And let because the car was full of snow.
Ah.
So after a few minutes, I had a full sea wash. Car wash. That's deadly there.
Isn't it great? It's a perfect spot. I'd forgotten about that. Someone was asking me this morning, walking down to the Burnaby, they were heading for the golf, the golf club, and they're locked up, so they couldn't go in there. Yeah. But that's a handy little one. It's very controllable, and you get your thrill and
brilliant.
All these brave souls.
All the garages are closed.
Oh, of course, yeah. Well, I suppose it's just even expecting staff to make it there when...
Yeah, that's the hard part, getting home.
Everyone has stockpiled. There was like 3 days solid of stockpiling.
Oh, they're dropping off the skis.
Ah, nice.
Here's your road. Seeing you bought a house up there.
That way, yeah.
You heard?
Yeah. Oh no, we did a piece on the guide. Did
you?
We did a bit of misdirection. We said the Burnaby just to...
the fire brigade is open.
Ah, good man. Well, of course, the emergency services would need to be ready for who knows what. And hopefully there'll be no reason for them to come out.
You don't need to go in or anything.
No, we're good. Yeah, no, we'll keep driving. We'll get that scenery thing of the harbour. It'd be lovely. But yeah, that's you know, that's great now that we're well supported around here. I put up
that's brilliant.
I kind of refreshed an emergency list yesterday on the guide, just anybody who might just get a fright with either water pipes or anything, you know.
So they can phone somebody or whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
How many followers do you have, Dan Paul?
Oh, it does very well. There's like 200,000 hits a month, and you know, it's a huge. You know, you get like average visitors a day. There'll be 10 to 15,000 to the site. Yeah. And yeah, it's huge. You know, I find I'm kind of pulling away from Facebook, which seems to be so corrupt with spam and ads and all that. But the main site does ferociously well.
Wow, look at this now.
Ah, this is great. Yeah.
I'm going to bring you right down now.
Yeah. Again, the old sea air is knocking the snow back a little bit. You wouldn't have the same, you know, thickness as up. Where you collect me in Kindlestown now, it must be a few inches. It's great. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah.
This is deadly here.
Nice. Yeah, no, the waves are really really something else.
I got great shots of these earlier.
Wow. Well, there's an incredible photograph just taken from where we are now by Fergal Brecknock. We put it up as our look at that. We put it up as our banner shot yesterday. It's just stunning. He just got a wave hitting one of the pillars there coming in, and it's just stunning. Just stunning. Wow. I'd say people will be looking for their boats all over the place. They'll be up on rooftops and trees tomorrow. Where's me fucking kayak? That's beautiful. Nice. Thankfully, no surfers.
Yeah, thankfully, right.
Yeah. Well, I guess anybody who goes out in
in those
extreme weather
conditions.
generally knows what they're doing. They wouldn't be doing it just on a whim. So yeah, you always hope that there's a certain amount of safety in their heads. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. Ah, yeah, it's gorgeous. Now the great thing is, of course, like because of the busyness of the main street and all the rest, that's just a sort of slush rather than any great snow when I was down there. But
it's like this all the way around here.
Yeah, it's surprisingly free from any great snowfall. But I suppose with the weather conditions, of course, by a seafront like this, it's going to be.
This is amazing down here now.
Yeah.
Look what's brought up on the road. Look at all the
seaweed and
seaweed. Look at the
odd slow fish. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I was down here this morning and took photographs of and video actually of the waves here. Unbelievable. Holy Jesus! Ah, you're all right. You can close it. I'll live with the bubbles in the windscreen.
Amazing.
That's great.
Look at the hotel. Look, so dilapidated.
Oh, of course.
I only sent him an email this morning.
Oh, right.
To see if there's any way we could. Because they've withdrawn the last application.
Well, they put the scaffolding out there about a week ago in the front. They're going to start. They're going to start working on it finally.
But the planning isn't through, is it?
No. Well, they've got their planning for what they originally wanted, wasn't it? The townhouses and all that. But they've withdrawn the application to knock the main. Look at the size of that fecker. Holy moly! Even with Max now this morning, I just didn't want him to venture right onto the beach because you just wouldn't know it. He'd get surprised by a wave, and next minute he's in Wales. Yeah, you'd have to be very careful now with this.
I think that's the roughest I've ever seen that.
I think so. I remember even in St. David's when I was a school kid there, sitting on the public seat out here, laughing at the fact that the waves were coming up and nearly hitting us and loving it. Yeah. But I'm trying to think. No, it wasn't. I don't think it was this wild. Oh yeah. I don't think it was as quite as ferocious. Wow, and it's been ferocious now since yesterday. Like it's full 24 hours of raging waves.
Yeah, look at along the beach there now. Look how rough that is.
Yeah. No, I was here this morning and took Max along, and again, as I said, it was surprising to see
That's the roughest I've seen in long.
And the water's coming right up to the. You can see the water's coming all the way up to the wall, which is very. I haven't seen that before.
What's that down where you beach? It's like a big crane.
Well, they're working on they're fixing the path
dredging.
Access and all that.
Oh,
yeah, they've been doing that now. They're due to finish in March sometime.
Right.
Yeah. You would have seen that up in the guide, of course, when you're reading it every day.
Yeah, every morning.
Yeah. Well, I find every morning, afternoon and evening is best, just in case you miss something.
Yeah. Evening time is probably best.
Well, I think so. I think most people sort of settle down to look around them and see what's happening in their town when they get home from their own work and
see what they've missed during the day. Get those
horrible kids asleep, and they can relax. But it's like everything gets a different. Like it's like somebody repainted the entire town,
isn't it?
And just sort of said, "I wonder what it would look like if we painted everything white."
Do you know what's amazing? I was walking up the town yesterday, and there was this backdrop of the mountain along the end of Church Road. You'll see it now.
Right. Like the Sugarloaf or just look to the Wicklow Hills, or
I think it's the Sugarloaf.
Right.
I just look here now. You'll see.
Well, we've got this great surround, like with Bray Head and the Little Sugarloaf and the Big Sugarloaf. We're surrounded by this great kind of, mini Alps beauty. Every time we look around us, we're sorted for epic scenery. Look, would you think he would have fallen for me video? He nearly fell there.
Mooch closed. Tramyard closed.
Well, it'd be a madness to think that there'd be people out just casually wanting to because who knows, it's fine now, you can get about, as it were, but it's not a day for tourism.
The only time you'll see this is Christmas Day, isn't it?
Well, it felt like that with the run in the shops. It felt like everybody was planning for 2 or 3 bank holidays at least.
Look at the car parking attendant. He's out working. Is he?
Was that him?
No. Oh God, no, I thought it was.
No. I think he's just got a colourful jacket on.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hi, Rory. Rory O'Connor.
Nice. That's amazing. Yeah. We'll head towards it. I think as we get to Killincarrick and Dalgany, we'll see the
lovely one as we're coming into Killincarrick.
Nice.
The village or the roundabout in front of you.
Oh,
and it's then full of snow.
Places like Killincarrick, and I think our main street now, I did a piece about Church Road recently. The Church Road itself hasn't changed really at all. You know, it's still the same, obviously the same shape. And, but I think especially with Dalgany and Killincarrick, you get a lot of the stretches of it being exactly as it was at the beginning.
You know, Dalgany Community Council have a new committee now.
Yes, I see, and they're very active, which is great. They've been sending out a good amount of emails and making sure that people are aware at least of what's going on. And
we've set up a new Tidy Towns committee.
Ah, great. I've put up a few posts about it. All right, I think it always helps when people are connected, that they you know, it just feels right. It feels like you should always be aware of what's going on in your town or your village. Yeah, this morning there was like Grayson's like a town of two halves. You know, coming down through the Burnaby, it's winter wonderland, and you know, down around anywhere from the top. But then pretty much from the main street, Church Road, it's like a dividing line. It suddenly becomes a lot less. You know, it gets a kind of a light sprinkling of snow, and it just seemed like, oh, this is a different place when you get down to the seafront.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at
within maybe 10 or 15 meters.
It feels like that.
Walk, and
you're suddenly into there's no snow practically.
Winter wonderland, as you say, and then back to normal life.
I suppose that's always going to be, you know, with the seafront. You're always going to be
amazing now. Then next Monday or next Tuesday, when all this is gone and we're back to reality again. And the whole thing is, oh God, what was that all about?
Well, it's like a dream, it does look like a dreamscape as well. You know, and it is. We're all kids at heart. You know, we all sort of instinctively have that feeling like, oh, it's a day off school. It's a day.
All the kids have headed up Blackberry Lane. Do you know that?
Yeah. Well, have you seen them? That's where I'm from, Blackberry Lane. And that's where we always went as kids. Yeah. That hill, Alec Hill, what we call it, you know, the family are hills. Alec Hill and all that ran all that sort of area. That he looked after that land.
Wow.
So I don't know. I don't think.
Look at the rugby club.
Yeah.
Totally snowed out.
Nice
one.
But if they were proper men, they'd be playing out in that. But of course, they're not really. You know, they pretend to be tough. But when it comes to the cold weather, like they're indoors, they've all got their hot water bottles sitting by the fire.
Yeah. Brilliant. And a glass of whiskey.
That's it. Everything's medicinal when you think about it.
The Horse and Hound was open last night.
Ah, very good. Well, I think
it's flying.
Quite a few places now decided, you know, around Chakra and places like that sort of said
was Chakra open?
Well, they were open the day before. I know they were kind of very keen to be sort of available to people and say, well, you know, if you need to get out or you don't want to.
Somebody said that Aldi might be open at 1 o'clock.
Oh wow!
Well, they told me yesterday. I was in Lidl.
The lights are on, so they might be up to something. Yeah. Who knows?
Lidl, I think, are opening at 1. I was told.
Wow. There you go.
Depends, as you say, on staff getting in and the conditions.
We're kind of, you know, it makes commercial sense, of course, to them, but I think we're a lot more well equipped. You know, there's the old kind of cliche that everything just stops in Ireland when a few snowflakes happen.
Shutters come down.
The fact is, everybody can.
Now, isn't this like coming into a new world again?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
That's gorgeous.
Isn't it?
And what you get to then, of course, places like Blackberry Lane and all that, where there just are no cars touching it.
Look at the trees, like a Christmas tree. Look.
Yeah.
Isn't it lovely?
Nice. Ah, yeah, this is beautiful.
Isn't it?
I think any poor short dog, well, he's alright, his legs will just go above the snow. I think when you've got those little sausage dogs, I say they wouldn't be too happy about the feeling on their bellies.
Up their rucksters.
I would imagine they'd have snowballs when they walk in, alright?
Yeah. Now we're getting into the heavy.
Yeah. I'd say they're headed for either Blackberry Lane or somewhere, you know, of similar nature. There's great up around Dalgany. There's a lot of good hilly areas.
You don't need. We'll go to
Dalgany, I think. Yeah, and we'll kind of hit that. It'll be nice.
Yeah.
Ah, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Isn't it?
Boom.
This golf is finding it difficult.
Yeah, I think he's just probably very wary that he doesn't. Especially even on without snow, this corner can be notoriously tricky. It kind of swings you to the left.
Dalgany Hills, it look lovely.
Yeah. Well, this is the time now for all you real estate guys should be out taking photographs. This is how you.
Yeah, I was out earlier.
This is how you sell a place.
Yeah, I took a great shot of the Horse and Hound.
Yeah. If you'd like to live in a Christmas card, this is where you should be.
Exactly. Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
That's Wendenbrook.
Yeah.
Untouched.
That's great. Well, even just seeing, you know, you get like kids and parents and their kids just looking for hills to go and slide down.
They're all heading up here for the.
Well, that Blackberry Lane, as you say, it's got that great, genuine kind of run. And if you've got a really good sled, you can end up in the river, which is cool. I know my brother Jared, God rest him, he managed to find proper skis, and that was almost like a.
And did he actually ski down?
Well, he went skiing, yeah, and I think we got such good speed, he hit the hedge, and there's a river just beyond the hedge.
And he ended up in the river?
No, unfortunately not, but it was always a good thought. As he sped, we all obviously felt deep in our hearts that hopefully he is going to keep going all the way to the river.
Sounds like a bit of a mad character, was he?
Oh, he was, yeah. Was he? Certifiable, yeah.
Oh my God.
Lovely guy.
And did he pass away early?
He passed away just last summer, unfortunately, yeah, and he was only like 54, 55, yeah.
He must have been sick.
He was unwell, yeah, it's just one of those things. But but we won't dwell on such nice, such sad things on a beautiful day like this. Yeah. So these guys now,
National School?
Yeah, looks great.
Lovely, doesn't it?
Recently kind of redone at the front, it looks lovely.
That's right, yeah.
This is where I grew up now, Dalgony's a special place.
On the left.
Oh, right. I'd say all the way up through Blackberry Lane and beyond, up Harmon's Hill and you know, the Drummond trees and all that. It's just such a great...
Would you believe I've been looking at that Harmon's Hill for a long time, because you can see it from my house. And I only found out from an artist recently that it's called Harmon's Brow.
Well, you see, the Harmons just live on the corner there, and I would have worked on I worked there when they were doing vegetables and all that on that hill, and for supplying his own shop down the town. He used to have it down below Leo.
Beside the dart.
A lovely family, and they're still up there, of course, and it just feels like that's what it's called. And the trees are like the to me now the trees up there like our Hollywood sign. You know, they just always.
There's a lovely one here at the front of the church.
Yeah.
With the great look. Isn't that lovely?
Nice. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's really stunning, yeah. But it just has that sort of quality because it is an old
Isn't that a lovely shot? Look.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Nice. I'll be happily buried there even if I'm not belonging. It's still a beautiful spot. But yeah, these sort of villages are amazing. Yeah. Beautiful little garage too. That's
they've been there all their lives.
Yeah, it's a sign. I was there the last day when they were closing up. Did an interview.
It was lovely, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was nice to say farewell that way. And
I have a receipt actually.
Nice.
Yeah, from the last day.
I know it was tough because they just became to a point in their lives where they couldn't physically, you know, do it anymore. Yeah, and then when you've got you've got a bit of crime flying in as well, where people are not going to try and turn, are they? They mustn't trust themselves with this weather. I don't know if you guys can fit by us as we go by you guys.
The difficulty about the snow is that you can't see the curb, and you can you can hit this.
Well, it's also, you know, once you do it like a vibration, you could start moving, you know, to the left, sliding. Without,
there's activity on the Wicklow Arms at the moment.
Okay.
With regard to people showing interest in developing it.
Great. Well, it just seems an incredible.
Isn't this lovely?
That it hasn't been touched. You know, hasn't been touched for so long. This is
lovely.
Holy moly! Look at that.
We'll go up as far as.
Yeah.
I have to show you just St. Lawrence's School.
Of course, yeah, we'll go back that way. That'd be great. Yeah. Oh, these great adventurers.
This is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at the snow right up to the foot of the door of the shop.
Nice.
It's closed today. Bear paw.
You lazy fecker, Kevin! Open up, man! We need coffees! We need cakes!
He needs the shop. Yeah?
Alright, Kev.
How are you?
Good.
There's the horse.
Yeah. Whatever modern kind of little changes we've made, like to, you know, as we move on through life, you know, you end up with a new front or a new door or you know, a new. But the snow just brings it all back to being kind of, you know,
back
a blank slate almost, like it's
blank canvas.
Yeah, it hides all the new cars, hides all the new.
There's a lovely one of the church here.
Oh yeah.
Which didn't open this morning because look at it.
Wow! Look at that. Yeah.
Oh my God! Look. Yeah.
You know, that looks
there's
beautiful.
mass on there every morning at 9:15, but there's nothing on today.
Yeah, I suppose they just.
It's
almost like you want to encourage people to come out. It's too dangerous to be.
Looks like the gate got stuck.
Yeah, or they may have it that there is access just for pedestrians.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
It may be just that they feel that there's anyone who needs to call to them.
Yeah.
That
there's a lovely night on there on Thursday night. They have a Taizé night.
Oh right,
between 8 and 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Put that up on the guide actually. Yeah.
Taizé, T-A-I-Z-E. Taizé music.
Nice. I know. I was fascinated. Well, you know what? I don't know it. I was fascinated, and I did link it on the guide to an explanation of what it is.
It's like Laudate Dominum.
Right. Like the Gregorian chants and all that. Morning, men. Oh yeah.
Oh, is he okay?
I think he's alright, is he? They're close to the village now. They should be. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this now. Yeah.
That's.
We'll get to the point now where, you could walk, as I said, you know, on the guide, you could walk from Dalgany to Greystones just through housing estates.
Yes.
You know, just we've become obviously hands touching hands. You know, one estate is sort of tipping another estate, and
we go up as far as St. Lawrence's then.
Then we're good. Yeah, I think we just get a.
We do Blackberry Lane then.
Oh right, we could. Yeah.
Just for the fun of it.
Yeah. Bum bum bum. All right. Bum 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 bum.
This is lovely, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh my God, look at that. That's all the Cafferkeys land there.
I remember. Oh, great.
You owned all this as a farm. Do you remember?
That's right. Sure, I grew up.
And then the road came right through it.
Yeah.
For Dalgany Wood.
Sure. Well, I think once the original house, you know, was sold, and obviously the children kind of moved onto land and built around, you know, the land behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like a new day. And then even now, when the old barn is knocked down and the wall is gone.
And look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lovely. You'll get that one. Just underneath the trees.
No cars, just the footprints. Yeah.
Brilliant.
That's
Isn't it?
really sweet. Yeah.
I'll just take the shot of that myself. That is amazing.
Yeah. God, this looks really great now. There really is thick snow.
Oh, lovely.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, stunning.
I'm going to take a photograph of you just for the history of it.
There you go, and I'll video you, take a photograph of me.
On our famous day.
This is meta.
Live.
We'll go through a time warp now. We'll go into the space-time continuum because we're... I'm thinking now it'd be great to get...
I think I'm the only car who's been up and down here all day.
Possibly, yeah. Well,
I had to go up and check a property here that we're minding.
Oh, right.
We're managing for people in in America.
He's well equipped. He's gone for the day. Oh yeah. Boom boom boom. Good man.
Great day.
Gabriel,
how are you?
Enjoying the weather.
Something else.
Yeah,
how are you doing?
Great.
All you need now is a little ski out to the village.
Yeah. Long time since we've seen it.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
At this level,
It reminds you of Christmas Day, wouldn't it?
Yeah. How's your brother?
Eugene, great.
He's good, is he?
Yeah. He's just coming through now.
Yeah. I used to do a lot of work for Captain Eugene.
Yeah. Tough going.
Tough going, yeah. I did
5 years of it.
Yeah.
She's only 52 years of age, when you think of it.
Now, we should say, lads, we're on video here now, so we don't want to give too much personal stuff away.
Talk soon.
See ya.
Cheers.
See you later. Just in case it gets personal, I didn't want to get into somebody's private business, and even now, like, we're recording, so just so we just keep it
simple.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another lovely shot just there.
Great.
Oh my God. Dalgany is so different, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I think it's definitely, as I say, it's still the same.
Because we're so far away now from Greystones, from the sea.
Yeah.
Well, that's
protected
by the trees.
I would love to get. I was going to say there before.
We're much higher.
Yeah, I'd love to get drone footage of this kind of just go across Dalgany into Greystones and all, just to sort of see how it looks from above.
The gates here look lovely. Look at the gates.
Well, Ruth Sperling sent a photograph in of about 10 different gates this morning. She just took shots
God.
Of
just beautiful, isn't it?
Sign of, yeah, just a real sign of how much.
That's the old Pfizer's house.
Snow is gathered.
Now look at the height of the snow here outside St. Lawrence's School.
Unbelievable.
Just here, look.
Yeah.
I couldn't get through here earlier.
Wow.
Look.
That's got to be. It must have been. I wonder why it was particularly strong here. It must have been just blowing up from because it was blizzarding all night, and I think it just blows up into these high. Yeah, up these high spots get to stick it.
That's a lovely one at the school. Look.
Yeah. There you go. That's lovely.
Miss Coverley was there for so many years.
Beautiful woman, and I know that all teachers are great, in a way. But there's sometimes just somebody that comes to represent an era and represent.
Yes.
Because you think of my own daughter, everybody's kid. There's so many would have. And
the ex-chairman on the board had passed away. Big tall gentleman. My surname will come to me now in a minute.
Right, that's sad.
They've made a special garden for him inside.
Lovely. Oh yes, I saw a little kind of memorial thing at the front.
Yeah.
A mini Stonehenge. That'll be nice. He was a Spinal Tap fan, I hope.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow, look at this.
Yeah.
If we came back now next week and videoed this in a week's time with all the snow gone,
Yeah,
you think it's a different place.
Yeah. Well, I think thankfully with the guy now, we've recorded so much around the town. People be, you know, even abroad now, they'd be so familiar with how things are looking with the, you know, even with Chapel Road with the new footpaths and the widening and all that. So
there's a real sleigh.
Yeah, that's proper. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Saw him walking down. Actually, he was
deadly.
He's come from another era.
He'd come from another country. But nobody did get it.
Oh yeah.
That's an antique.
Nicely done. That's beautiful. Is that all?
Get the sleigh.
Is that my hat stand? I was looking. Did you? Is that my hat stand?
That's deadly. Did you make it?
No, where'd you get it? Austria. Yeah.
Ah, well done. You know where to get the good ones. Well done. I'd go to Aldi, but you went to Austria. Nice.
Cheers. Blackberry Lane next.
Yeah. Look at that. I love Drummond. The Drummond trees.
Is that